life, I was told to do right. Stick around by my side if they wanna test my life. Yeah, street kid, I was trapping long nights on the weekend. Shorty on me all night.
Hey, what do you say? It's your guy, Blue Eyes.
I'm your boy, B. Luke.
And we're back
with the Scandalous World Podcast.
Yeah, what do you say? How you doing out there?
What's good, brother?
Bro?
How's everything, man?
I'm chilling, can't complain, and I ain't one to do so.
Back
you know?
at it with another one.
Back at it like a bad habit. Back at it like a smack at it. Yeah.
We were just talking, bro, real quick, man. What was going on with the YouTube streets last night? You had the rapping granny on.
We had
live and direct.
We had your favorite granny on, and it was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It was.
I saw the thumbnail. I ain't got a chance to check it out
yet. It's one of the most entertaining things going on right now on YouTube. It's crazy. People can have their different perspectives, their different opinions. I'm going in and out too. I think it's just I don't know what it is today. Yeah. Bear with us, folks. But yeah, man, the YouTube streets are going crazy. Last night, our guest was your favorite granny. She's 59 years old, rapping, shooting music videos, doing all her own production.
What you think? You want to just rock with just the?
Yeah, we could
just rock like that. That way we ain't getting all
the bricks, whatever's clever.
Okay. Well,
whatever we got to work with.
Well, I think I don't think it really matters. It's the actual green screen.
Yeah, we'll just rock with the green, man.
Whatever.
Green team.
That way
Scandalous
we ain't going
squad.
in
Yeah, it's green team anyway. Scandalous squad in the building. But yeah, man, last night we had Granny on the YouTube streets. Now she raps.
She got bars for real. I'm not hip to her. So you gotta hit me.
You know, for a 59-year-old white lady from Richmond, Virginia. Shout out to Jay Williams. Salute. She's from that area, area, which I thought was cool. It was funny. Yo, she got bars, bro. And it was funny. We got so deep into the conversation that there was actually plug. Shout out to Plug. He always knows the right questions to ask.
Plugzilla.
Yeah, El Plaga. So Plug says something about like any other grannies out there bringing up like beef. I'm like, any competition. So when we think it's like, nah, it's going dry, she's like, well, there's this one chick, Gucci Granny. We're like, oh no, who's Gucci?
No way.
So they start going back and forth, play the diss track. They dissed each other. And the Gucci Granny, she looked like Harley Quinn's great grandmother or something crazy. It's a whole gimmick. Like, so it was crazy. But your favorite granny, she was very entertaining. We reacted to some of her music videos live with her. So while she was up there on the podcast, we played a few of the music videos. I was kind of sleeping. I thought the whole thing was a gimmick and a character, and in a way, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
But she's really up there spitting. No ghostwriters. She's writing her own bars, and she was doing decent. So shout out to Granny. She's doing her thing, and it was a legendary moment. We're having a lot of viral people on. We have 50 Tyson, Lush One, Jumpsuit Pablo, Milk 74. It's only going up, man. The next guest is gonna be crazy. I don't want to announce it yet, but I was just talking to another local artist that I'm gonna be working with, doing some music with. She's a singer from Maine.
Nice.
And shout out to Kate Pax. We're gonna be doing some music. I can't wait, yo. She makes all her own beats as well, and she does the hooks.
Yeah, we need some original beats so we don't get that copyright issue.
So she's like, yo, we could link up, or we could do it straight from home on the phone through the computer, whatever. But she knows how to do all that. So she's already sending me songs with beats with the hook. Her already singing on the hook. All we gotta do is lay our verses down. So this is something I want to jump on. And actually, I'll probably have her on the podcast, talk to her about her music, her singing, get her name out there. But definitely going to do some collaborations because I would love to have them dope, scandalous songs with a girl singing on the hook, like them Mobb Deep vibes. You know what I mean? Like, we can still get gutter on the verses, but I want a clean hook. Like, that thing, scandalous. Like, we'd have a girl in there singing that part, and then we can come in with the verses. So I look very much forward to working with her. That's going to be great.
Yeah, bring it back to that, like, 2000s era too. You went with the J Lo's on the hooks and the Mariah's on the hook. Get the female, but then you come in with the bar.
Legendary stuff. Mary J. Blige, Method Man laying down the foundation type. Man, I can't wait. And I love that kind of. That's like my hot right there, where you go a little bit of R&B and rap. I love that shit, bro. Absolutely. It's something you and your girl could enjoy and listen to, whatever. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing too crazy. I'm gonna keep it PG, clean it up, something radio friendly. I'm going all the way. You know what I mean? This is the grown me. This ain't the old me. So we're gonna try some stuff. We're gonna try some stuff, bro.
Yeah, 2024 got to do more. Try something new.
Do more, man.
Open-minded. That's what it's all about, bro. That's what it's all about, man. But you had this freestyle you 100%. Wanted to get into a little bit.
So you know what it is around here. Scandalous Squadron. It's a Massachusetts movement. And we're going to bring you some mass music as we do. So without further ado, we got King Ace, the General.
Salute.
Let's go.
Jimmy 94.5 is Boston's #1 for hip hop. DJ Double right here. Keep the hottest spitters on deck. You know what I do, man.
Damn it.
Keeping it right here in the city. My guy took it from the House of Corrections to the House of Blue.
Free the jails, everybody. Free everybody locked up.
Free the guys.
100%.
Scandalous Squad.
So we brought it from the jail.
Now it's about to get real.
Radio.
I got King Ace, baby. Let's get it like this.
Sleeping in cold sweats, I'm having nightmares. Having talks with the devil about how life is. I gotta walk with this metal cause this shit priceless. 30 on the dresser, I'm stressing. Remember them nights was living without no lights and really was in them trenches. Don't matter about what the price is. Later stay attached to the pistol. That's for the night shift. Six coming quick with a switchy because they might switch them people that you trust is the reason you doing life, man.
Hey, like I said, free the jails, man. The people, the reason you're doing life is that's right. It be the ones close to you to do the most to you.
Right, facts, big facts. It's like you gotta watch your friends closer than you watch your enemies sometimes. And I just want to say one thing. Like we spoke on your live on a bounce back of Bilfred TV. He's spitting that pain, and that's why I can relate. And like you said, that's why I don't rock with a lot of artists. I don't rock with a lot of local artists, but he's definitely one of the ones I rock with. So big shout out to King Ace, the General. Salute. Let's get right back into this pain.
Break hard, gotta brush my teeth and load the clip before my day start. Niggas out here riding, I ain't sliding on my day off. Really miss my daughter, be my kids, and when I break hearts. Really miss my son to be the reason why my day start. And I can't even lie, this shit different. Wish that I could be there more. I know I'm never there for Christmas. I was locked up in a cell. I pray I make it out of prison. If I die, I hope they tell him daddy miss him. King Ace, man, heartbroken, lost some people I believed in. Disloyalty and turned me to a demon. I walk through the story of the trenches where they off you for no reason. We hunt them down and turn them to a season. Exotics what I'm breathing. Stuck inside my lungs cause I'm a product of my region. Ripping on this gun, I catch him sliding, then I'm squeezing.
God, bring it back for a second.
He's a beast. He's killing it.
Like
pain.
Like you said, that seems to be the thing going on with the pain music.
Yo, it's Massachusetts music, man. Mass movement.
I mean, shout out to Millie's, bro. He kind of opened up that whole genre too, man. Putting that pain music, the whole.
I mean, I've been spitting that pain
bro.
for years. Real severe. I keep it real sincere. The rock star, rock solid, rock star. Real severe, real sincere. The Rolling Stone, where I lay my house, my home. The rebel soul really shining. But I've been spitting pain for years. But he was the first one to really get the light shined on it. So now they're starting to see all these Massachusetts. There's a certain like when your homie sat down with Jada and Jada was like, yo, there's this sound out of Massachusetts. They just spitting that raw pain. So it's been out here. It's just he's one of the first ones to be recognized for it. And thanks to Millie's, we getting the light shined on us, and they all getting to hear all of our pain. A lot of us are spitting that pain out here.
Yeah.
A lot of my early work, the whole Boston Boss mixtape, was all pain. Half of the green light was more trying to, do some things for the clubs and the music and the radio, but it was still mostly pain.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But he made it mainstream though. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's why I can relate.
Dope about
and
it.
That's the one thing about Millie's that I do like. That is that he kept it. He kept it like that. You know what I mean? So a big shout out to salute to Millie's, but they spitting that pain, and I can relate, bro. Like you said. And this is what we were doing. If we run it back, I could just feel every bar, bro. Whether you can relate personally or if it's your brother, your cousin, your uncle, it's just so relatable. It's the pain. Scandalous gang. Let's get right into it. King Ace.
Expression.
Them down and turn them to a season. Exotics what I'm breathing. Stuck inside my lungs cause I'm a product of my region. Ripping on this gun, I catch him sliding, then I'm squeezing. Most of my niggas going, I pour a bottle cause I'm grieving. This product got me reminiscing about my past, but to keep opening up my old wounds. Like, I don't think you understand the shit I had to go through. Blood, sweat, and tears, and all them years I went with no food. Crying to myself, that shit was fucking up my vocals.
Bro, he's just keeping it so bug because a lot of people
fucking up my vocal. He's giving it to you raw and real.
Fortunately, a lot of people, fortunately for those people, a lot of people don't know what it's like to go to bed hungry. Jail will do that to you, or just even,
right.
a poor lifestyle, but
this is
jail especially, man, especially when you first get somewhere, it takes a while, your money to get somewhere or whatever.
And it's a scandalous world. It's a real scandalous world, and this is a perfect example of a bounce back.
Facts.
This man just got out, right? Talking about starving, being hungry in the cell, lonely and depressed, going crazy, all that pain, right? And now look at him. He's on the launch pad freestyling with gold chains shining. This is a bounce back.
Let's
go.
Massachusetts, stand up. New England, the whole U.S., baby.
You understand the shit I had to go through? Blood, sweat, and tears, and all them years I went with no food, crying to myself. That shit was fucking up my vocals. Looking at these old scars, reason why I go hard. Lost my brother Lou, that nigga was my road dog.
R.I.P. to his brother Lou, bro. Pain, real pain. That's it. We take so many losses out.
That shit was fucking up my vocals. Looking at these old scars, reason why I go hard. Lost my brother Lou, that nigga was my road dog. Way before this king shit, we was on some king shit. Menace to society, like we was king.
The double entendre.
You know what I mean?
This is bars. This is the rap that I like. It's pain, but it's bars too. It's makes you think too. You know what I mean? Bar work.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Old dog, nigga, I've been stressed out. Started feeling numb. I got no feelings. I done checked out. Dealing with this mental health. I kill him, leaving stretched out.
Hey, we might check out, but we never check in, baby. That's what it's about, baby.
It's Canaan, old dog. Nigga, I've been stressed out. Started feeling numb. I got no feelings. I done checked out. Dealing with this mental health. I kill him, leaving stretched out. Perkies in his liquor make me wonder what this tech about. Trying to navigate, but sometimes violence be the best route. Hand me dance. Bodies in the alley, murder scene. There ain't no ambulance. All you see is flashes when they shooting. Ain't no came to me. Bullet hit his head, a nigga played his hand. Start with the right, they called him. They say that love without the trust don't really bro no hate. They say that death can make you grow up with the coldest traits. I heard the devil took a seat outside them golden gates. So if my time to meet my maker, I just hope it fade. I'm pulling up to show my face. World of
bring it back.
Yo, he's going in.
The nigga played his hand. Start with the right, they called him. They say that love without the trust don't really bro no hate. They say that death can make you grow up with the coldest traits. I heard the devil took a seat outside them golden gates. So if my time to meet my maker, I just hope it fade. I'm pulling up to show my face. Rolled up on my shoulders, I can hold it straight. Would've brought my circle, but you know the case. God was trying to tell me he gonna show the snakes. Young and I was ready, but he know the weight. Gamble with my life, but I was holding 8 and dreaming about this rapping shit and grinding for a minute. Was sitting in the feds like, dog, this time I'm gonna get it. Been riding with this biscuit.
Like I said, free the jails, everybody in the feds up the state, man, county, all of that, DYS, juvenile, all of them.
You know, free the bros.
Free the ones that never told,
free
man.
The real ones.
I was holding 8 dreaming about this rapping shit and grinding for a minute. Was sitting in the feds like, dog, this time I'm gonna get it. Been riding with this biscuit. If they sliding, I'ma risk it. Remember time when I was thinking suicidal, it was vicious. Sitting in my cell, I'm going crazy. The ghetto went and raised me. They brought me to the judge, that nigga played me. The walls been telling stories to me daily. I'm mixing up these noodles with the gravy. Looking at these pictures of my baby, thinking about my life and how I made it here. Knew I couldn't trust them, but they made it clear. Devil on my soul.
That's what those pictures, man. If you got people locked up, make sure you sending them pictures. Them pictures really
they mean a lot.
Free print, shout out to Free Print, Shutterfly, all that, man. Because you sit there, you listening to the music, you going through the pics, man, and then that'll get you through it too, man. It'll do it to you, but it'll get you through it too.
Facts.
So. Damn, yeah, free the guys.
These noodles with the gravy. Looking at these pictures of my baby. Thinking about my life and how I made it here. Knew I couldn't trust them, but they made it clear. Devil on my shoulder, kept the angel scared. Walking with my demons like it's gang gang. We the ones who made it here. All up in my body like my favorite pair. Playing the hood of champ on. You don't want to take it there. Scully with the holes in it. See me if I'm pulling up, I make it flare. Fame of the opera, ain't no faking here. Jordan with the pistol was my heart bleeding. I'm still eating off of food stamps. Still living in a public house. And his crew here, and did the same shit. Niggas wasn't loyal, had the lane switch. Talking to my brother, but he late. My heart bleeding.
Shout out to everybody that ever had to go through the struggle with the food stamps, welfare, Section 8, all of that, man.
Keep your head up.
That's it.
Still eating off of food stamps. Still living in a public house and his crew here. And did the same shit. Niggas wasn't loyal, had the lane switch. Talking to my brother, but he laid stiff. Shorty thinks she know me, but she ain't shit. You don't know the problems that I came with. Stepping over bodies on that pavement. Leaving bullet holes and made the game shift. Blood tears all in my eyes. Just how the pain.
Man, that PTSD, man. If you ever seen, somebody pass away in front of you, it's tough, bro.
problems that I came with. Stepping over bodies on that pavement. Leaving bullet holes and made the game shift. Blood tears all in my eyes. Just how the pain hit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
the squad.
Salute to
Mass
E-Double.
music.
Salute to E-Double, the whole gym in 94.5.
Jim in 94.5.
Launchpad for everything they do.
Launchpad, man, for putting us on, man. I actually was on there with Jay Smooth. They played one of the songs off my first mixtape, Boston Boss.
Hey,
and
who was the DJ at the time? On and On, Maverick, G-Spin. I know. Shout out to all them DJs. Anyway,
man,
it goes back.
Pup
There's a history. Pup Dog. Okay.
Pup Dog held me down twice.
Yeah. So for those that don't know,
shout out to Pup Dog.
For those that don't know, yeah, the Launchpad, what they do from 10 to 12 every Sunday, they've been doing it for years. As they play, they play the underground music, but they play a lot of local music too. Yeah. They bring people up, stuff like that.
I remember back in the day before Millie's was signed, one of the first times he was on the Launchpad is one of the first times me and Smooth was on the Launchpad, and they played someone else. It was like M. Dot and Terminology. It was like a handful of us. We all had Rock the Show that week with Acrobatic, and it was like a celebratory moment, and it was one of it's something I'll never forget.
That's dope.
The first time I heard myself on Jim 94.5. And there was a few different times, a few different DJs. But the reason why I say Pup Dog is because I spoke to him recently about coming on here and doing a podcast and about maybe potentially working on some music. So I want to give a big shout out to Pup Dog because he just might be the next guest in the Blue Room.
That's dope.
On the Scandalous World podcast. So
salute
shout out to the whole
that was
Jim 94 points. Even 96.9 doing their thing right now, but shout out to 94.5. Salute.
Yes, sir.
Ronnie BlueEyes, the Boston
Play
Boss.
More local music, though. We need more than just 2
local.
hours.
Yeah, but and that's why we're saluting what you did do and what you do when you do the Launchpad, because that's what it do. You know what I'm saying?
Big time.
It's all fire, no doo. Feel me?
Word,
There's a double entendre for you. But yeah, we got a few, and for people that want a little context, like we got into it on the live on Bilford TV. And if you haven't got your merch, make sure you go get a Scandalous shirt, BilfordTV.com. But we got into it on Bilford TV. This dude, King Ace the General, he actually did a show or some kind of event with Benzino before. And afterwards, they had kind of got into it. Maybe
went a little viral, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we could pull that up and give people a little bit of a context about who this dude is and how he stands on business, And we'll get right into it. And everybody listening, we appreciate you pulling up. It's a scandalous world, but we built for it. So everybody, we appreciate you pulling up for Bilford TV. Scandalous world. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. You know me. You know B. Luke. We always going to be in the building bringing you this content. So
come over and get your money then.
In general, and those situations that had taken place. And it went viral. I get paid.
Business, my nigga. Oh, no. This is how we do it. You think this is cloud chasing?
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Nigga, he can do what he wants. Nigga, he a grown man. He a grown man. He a grown man. He a grown man.
Yo, chill, man. Chill with that, man.
Keep it cool. Keep it cool. I'm no man. Niggas better keep it cool. Everybody better keep it cool. It's a business. That's it. That's how I'm bred. Bring the bread. That's it. That's how I'm feeling. You're organized. Nigga just did this the whole time. Don't say no. Stand on it. Yo, bro. Have accountability. I'm giving you the money. But have accountability for your actions. Let go.
Nigga, give him the money, nigga.
What's up? Come on, nigga.
Come over and get your money then.
That's it.
That money. So that's King Ace the General. Big shout out to King Ace. Salute. Scandalous World. Appreciate you, Big Luke, for pulling that up, man. Had to give the people a little bit of context. So let's get right into it, man. The homie, like I said, shout out to MMG. Shout out to Rick Ross, simply for signing Mass Pike Miles, G Shit, and my homeboy Smoke Bulger. So we're gonna post something out. I know he got some recent shit, but I want to give people context that we've been doing this. So Smoke Bulger and Jim Jones. They got the Celtics green, they in the helicopter. They're really putting on. So this is something that the world needs to see. So we're gonna, so hopefully we can get them on the bounce back. Scandalous World, Bilford TV. We got Jim Jones, Smoke Bulger, Money on My Mind. Matt Music.
Is it mine or my
Building
money?
the squad.
Shout
out to New York too, Harlem.
I sleep dollar bills.
Yeah, Dipset.
It's your boy Jones Capo. Yeah, fast life. You know that. Hey, Smoke, what it do? What up, big homie? Yeah, we get green
Getting
like
green.
the Celtics. Let them bees up, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm in the green bean cool with the
Jim Jones says we getting green like the Boston Celtics.
Is it money on my mind or is it mine on my money? I don't sleep C's, nigga. I sleep dollar bills. It's your boy Jones Capo. Yeah, fast life. You know that. Hey, Smoke, what it do? What up, big homie? Yeah, we get green like the Boston Celtics. Let them bees up, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm in that green bean coupe with the white gut style. 20s on the whip like the car Ray Allen. On roll up, chromed up in that sport Rover. Chain so rocky, hater call me Balboa. My wrist so froze up. I put my arm around the chick with the ice and give her the cold shoulder. Canary diamonds yellow like cornbread. Falling on these old head haters like cornbread. In my crocodile Gucci's like Dundee. Mink on my back, keep the llama in the front seat. In my Jaguars, a pretty fox with a dumpy.
See what he did there with the
in my crocodile Gucci's like Dundee. Mink on my back, keep the llama in the front seat. In my Jaguars, a pretty fox with a dumpy. When that red Porsche turbo, all chrome. In my red socks, beef fitted cop low. My brown nose gonna down like the Dow Jones. They heard around Jones in the club with Capo. We got roll popping like we turbo or ozone.
Bring back one more time for the hook.
Brown nose gonna down like the Dow Jones. They heard around Jones in the club with Capo. We got roll popping like we turbo or ozone. Me too. So I think about my mind on my money. What else? And what we like. And what we did.
Ballin', Jimmy, baby, let's
We
go.
all about the paper.
Make sure y'all catch Jim Jones, Cambridge. I think it's February 23rd. Make sure y'all tapped into
Show
that, man.
love.
Mort Beasy opening up over there. Everybody
They
doing
throwing
their thing.
bees up, big bees. Let's
Yeah.
go, Boston.
Money talks, and need I say the rest? If you don't speak the language, please don't even waste your breath. Breathe. If the cash ain't in your dialect, I'm speaking English. And it's like, man, I'm speaking foreign to you. The only thing a nigga speak foreign is the truth.
Love his ad-libs too.
Yeah, Jim Jones is known for it. Ballin'.
My favorite ad-lib of all time, I would think I have to be Tony Yayo, but yeah, Jimmy's up there for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But I love Tony
Young
with
Jeezy, Jim Jones, probably one of my favorites.
I mean, Tony
'cause his be
Yayo
funny.
was so good that G Unit put him on the ad libs on songs he wasn't even on,
Facts.
and I know he was in jail when things got recorded too, so maybe
Yeah.
that was just their way to get him on. But yeah,
same thing
salute
with
to
Jeezy.
Tony
Kanye
Yayo,
got a whole song with Jeezy, just paid him for the ad libs on the hook.
Yep.
And you should get a peek while I'm flooring in the coop. They said I killed it because they saw me through the roof. Nigga tilted if you ballin', I was born to play with switch. To put money on it, it was summers I floored it. If it was something I wanted, I was jumping all on it. Taking the cars for 200 inside, I got it, right? I'm running because I jumped it and dropped it. I'm hot shit, and my intuition tell me thick in addition. The fly cars be whipping and the waitress that
Now, his brother, rest in peace, Rock Ducati, but his brother, Smoke Bulger, his brother, Rock Ducati, got a song with Cameron. So Dipset, they been fucking with the Ducati gang. So let's get right into it. Maybe you want to run Jim Jones back, but they talking their ish in the beginning. They in Boston. They got the helicopter. Who you see with the helicopter in the video? This video is about 10 years old. I'm gonna keep it real with you. So my people, they been doing this. This is way before Smoke Bulger was signed to Rick Ross Maybach Music Group. Let's go. Mass music.
Right, I'm running because I jumped it and dropped it. I'm hot shit, and my intuition tell me thick in addition. The fly cars we whipping and the waitress that we tipping. Expensive. It's expensive shit we sipping. We pop champagne, so it's expensive when I'm pissing. Me too. So I think about my money. And what
All about the paper, baby.
Yeah, roads get cake every day like it's my birthday. Come short with the cake could be your worst day. Cause even on your birthday, I could get your brains blown out while we celebrate. They say it ain't tricking if you got it, so I call the fools up and tell him stick him since he got it. That bad. That's how much my brain is on the moolah. Pick stones like a Calvin Cula. Money on my mind, money on my mind. Right? I got my money on my mind, money on my mind. Me too. I got my money on my mind, money on my mind. So I think
East Coast shit, Boston and New York coming together on this one.
Think about it. Money on my mind, money on my mind, on my money. Yeah. What else? And what we like? And what we think?
Yeah, legendary right there. Smoke Bulger, Jim Jones, Ducati Gang, and Dipset, Boston, Mass, and New York. Shout outs to Harlem.
Absolutely. Salute to Jim Jones.
But yeah, man, Stuck in the System. Shout out to Stuck in the System while we're talking about New York. That was DVS that just hit me. He said holla at him or send him a link if you want to pull up whatever's clever. We could do something like that. We can keep doing what we're doing. I got a few more ideas, but I can keep talking to the people while we in the building. Congratulations to
send them that link.
All right, cool. Yeah, while we in the building, congratulations to 1090 Jake on hitting 1 million subscribers. Congratulations on that Vlad TV interview. A lot is going on. We got the Benzino versus Eminem. We got Benzino on No Jumper going back and forth with Eminem and Busta Rhymes. You know, we got some mass music I'm going to shout out. We got some mass movies I'm going to shout out. There's been a lot going on, a lot of scandals in Massachusetts, man. We're going to do some music reactions, but I was watching the news earlier. It was crazy. There was some truck scandals, a brothel, guns in school, vandalizing a veteran statue. Crazy, bro. But I want everybody to check out this local dude. He got TikTok, Instagram, his Bean Shooter. Everyone go check out Bean Shooter. We're always highlighting local movies, local artists, local music, local content creators. Like I said, make sure you go check out the Deli Boys. Make sure you go check out C Money 617, and make sure you go check out Bean Shooter. Definitely.
He's got the now.
And for the mass movies.
That's the number.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, bet. But yeah, man, for the mass music, everyone go check out Slain. Let me shout out the whole La Costa Nostra. You know what I mean? House of Pain, Slain, Everlast, aka Whitey Ford. The whole La Costa Nostra. And when it comes to mass movies, make sure you check out Black Mass, The Departed, and The Town. That was just a quick commercial break, and we back. We just had to send a link to the homie in New York. We'll probably have to show him that song right there, that music video, because he's from New York, but from Boston, and that's a dope collaboration right there. Or I could play his brother's part, Ducati and Cameron, because Smoke's brother got a video with Cameron, so that goes back, you know.
Salute to New York, you know.
Yeah, big shout out to New York, man. Salute.
I mean, I know we don't get along
Even
with the
though you can't
sports,
touch us
but
in
you
the
know,
sports.
music,
Yeah.
you know, it's all
Facts.
Northeast. It's kind of all the same thing.
East Coast, yeah.
You know, so a lot of like, man. So we'll see if he pops up, man.
Definitely, bro. Let's see what else we got. Maybe we'll react to another
another video.
Yeah, maybe we'll react to another. You know, we got Slain. We can see what he's been up to.
So I have the Rock Ducati with the camera on already right here. I don't even got to get up and type it. So
I'd rather that. So rest in peace, Rock Ducati.
Rock Ducati in this motherfucker. Life for Life 2010.
Rest in peace to Rock Ducati, bro, for sure.
I'm on the East Coast, come up, rocking with the UN. Cam, Prado. Just that then niggas walking out. I asked them, besides me, what's all the talk about? Slime flu coughing out, yellow tape bring the coffin out. On my way to the top, get there, I order shout. Y'all dead, need to get buried. I'm a light-skinned baby face shooter like Stephen Curry.
bars, basketball bars. You know, you gotta get that.
Dead, need to get buried. I'm a light-skinned baby face shooter like Stephen Curry. About to close up shop, fiends, you need to hurry. Yellow G-Shock look like it's seasoned in curry. Drinking Remy Ma.
The G-Shocks, bro. That's bringing it back.
Is old, man.
Thinking the Remy Ma, bitch, still for me. I send more shots than any bar. Your wordplay ain't enough. I kill them with any bar. Regardless if you up, she gon' fuck. That's with any bra. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. My nigga, how you live? Last year I had 5 niggas in federal prison.
Federal prison, man.
Free the guys.
That's it, man. That's a lot of overlap with the prison and the hip hop. That's what I definitely came to find out.
My nigga, how you living? On my grind daily, fuck a hand down. And tell the government the ghetto need a bailout. My partner caught cases, but he bailed out. Praying that the Lord forgive me. I'm trying to cash out. Manipulating molecules, that's what chiefs say. No Gucci on, still tell the major G-Way. Tupacalypse, yeah, I'm thugged out. Since you was in your mama backyard building a clubhouse. I'm here now.
Thugged out.
Rest in peace.
Building the club.
Rest in peace, Rock Ducati. This is Smoke's brother. You can see the resemblance, man. Real gang shit right here, man. Mass music. Let's go.
Hat.
Backyard building a clubhouse. I'm here now. It's time to let me in. You're praying that I lose, but I was born to win. It's time to lock it down. So I'm locking in. Shouts to Jaffe Joe. I'm rocking with you in. Just chasing Fetty Wap with that ready rock. I made an oath that I would never stop. So currently I'm consistently counting cash. More money on my mental, multiplying is the math. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. My nigga, how you
live? You seen the Kevin Hart at the theater?
I gotta get it. My nigga, how you live? Last year I had 5 niggas in federal prison. What up, this killer? My nigga, how you live? On my grind daily, fuck a hand down. And tell the government the ghetto need a bailout. My partner caught cases.
Salute to Millies, bro. Salute to Millies, Cameron, too, man. He's doing a thing in the podcast game. Him and Mace, bro.
Yeah,
doing
him
the
and
sports.
Mace doing the sports
Love
thing,
to see
man.
these older artists reinvent themselves, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Cam, big shout out to Dipset, Killer Cam, Jim Jones,
Murder Maze.
Rest in peace, Rock Ducati. Shout out to Smoke Bulger. Let's go, Mass.
I'm praying that the Lord forgive me. I'm trying to cash out.
Hung like slump like dope, jump like rope. Pump like coke. My niggas locked up fast, can't break us up. Yep, we was sleep, man. All they did was wake us up. I can't make this up.
Don't poke the bear, baby. Don't poke
Boston.
the bear.
He got that clean bean hat, bro. They got the black and white. It's real scandalous. Let's go.
Shout out daddy, R.I.P. Q son, pour liquor on the patio. It drive you batty, yo. Sally push the caddy slow. No peace, keep the peace, quick to let the ratty blow. Thinking about Texas, where I went to college at. With no diploma, now how did I accomplish that? And I promised that, honest that I tried to be a.
I think he played ball in college, I believe.
Thinking about Texas, where I went to college at. With no diploma, now how did I accomplish that? And I promised that, honest that I tried to be an honest cat, but where I'm from, they don't honor that.
I gotta get it. I gotta get it. My nigga, how you live? Last year I had 5 niggas in federal prison. My nigga, how you live? On my grind daily. Fuck a hand down and tell the government.
That's the
downtown
Boston.
Yeah, Boston.
The ghetto need a bailout. My partner caught cases, but he bailed out. Praying that the Lord forgive me. I'm trying to cash out.
Giving the man the finger, bro. That's funny.
Mass music, man. That's another banger right there.
We got DVS,
Rock Ducati, and Killer Kim, New York and Boston in the building. We got DVS stuck in the system. What up, Salute, bro? How you doing?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing? I seen y'all had the music pulled up, man. I said, oh shit, we doing reactions and all that.
Yeah,
we playing a little. So the
New York to Boston connection.
The last
right
two, yeah. So the last two videos we just played is my homeboy and my homeboy's brother. One of them got a song with Jim Jones. The other one got a song with Cameron. We just got into both of them, man.
Yeah,
Nah, definitely. I was feeling that too, man. That was old school right there, though. I was in a.
We gotta show you that Jim Jones one.
That.
Yeah, they had Jim Jones up in Boston. My homeboy Smoke Bulger had the helicopter, and Jim Jones like, we getting green like the Boston Celtics. Legendary music video. We just played that one right before that one, and then that one was my homeboy Smoke Bulger's younger brother. Rest in peace, Rock Ducati. That was him and Killer Cam. So shout out to Harlem, New York. Salute to Dipset and the Ducati.
Yeah, shout out to Harlem. I'm in Harlem right now, man.
Yeah,
I'll be seeing them on a regular, man. They got some good strains of weed out here too, man.
Perfect person
that's
to
what
pull up, man.
That's what he's doing here. He's doing they got a venue, Jim Jones, on the 23rd, Cambridge, Massachusetts. They got a venue. It's a smoke. It's 420 free and all that. I think it's like
try to pull up.
It's like a weed event. Yeah,
just try to pull up, man.
Yes, sir. So
definitely go pop out.
Absolutely. Yeah, that when they do it right, man. They make sure they got everything. You know, everything's on point.
Yes, sir, bro.
Yeah, bro. So I figure, we up here doing a Scandalous World thing. It's a Scandalous World. Who else knows better than you on how scandalous world this really is? So since we playing some Boston and New York music, who else better to bring up to somebody that's actually in Harlem right now? So how you doing, brother? How's your day, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm chilling, man. I'm about to go pick up these kids from school in a minute, but I got some time to myself. Definitely wanted to come up here and show some love, man. Y'all always got something to talk about, and that's of substance, man. Even if it might not be of substance, y'all find substance for it. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about it over here, man, because you can make sense out of anything. You know what I mean?
Right. There's always substance if you're looking for it too. You know what I mean? In everything.
Yeah, you gotta have an eye for it. You gotta have a real,
And it's about your attitude, what you're looking for. You go out looking for problems, you're gonna find problems. You go out looking for.
Oh, without a doubt. Well, if you're looking for action, you definitely gonna find it one way or another. You heard?
Exactly. But there was actually another one, Smoke, the one you played last on the last live, the last one he did. I actually like that one. Maybe that's something we could show DVS. But
that one up.
Yeah, if we can, maybe. I appreciate that. Scandalous Squad in the building. We got your boy B Luke. We got DVS stuck in the system, and yours truly, your boy Blue Eyes. It's your boy Blue.
The one and only.
Yeah, just type in Smoke Bulger. It'll be the last one he just dropped 7 months ago, right there. Boom. So DVS, we're gonna show you this last thing my homeboy did. He's now signed the Maybach Music Group. Congratulations, Smoke Bulger. Let's get right into it.
Okay, congratulations to that.
There's a lot of Massachusetts, a lot of hoods in this video. Boston,
Massachusetts is coming up, bro.
It's Metro Mile right there. I show DVS this all the time. Matthew Cass, Metro Mile, Dorchester, Rockaway, Boston, and they all over the place in this video.
Yeah, that's pretty much a spot where the cops let them do as they please. They ain't bothering nobody else.
I sent DVS multiple videos on Mass and Cass. It's like Skid Row. Metro Miles, all homeless and addicts. It's real crazy, but let's get.
If I'm not mistaken, I think we did a little skit on this too, man. We were talking about how it really is out there, man. It's rough out there. I could tell. I seen that lady just now, man. I already know how it goes, bro.
Yeah. So Mass Music, Smoke Bulger. Let's get right into it.
He got some bars on it with the Tatum jersey. Let's go. You can't even drive down
Boston.
Do this shit here for the motherfucking bean, man.
The bean.
Boston, worldwide with this shit.
John Diamond made the beat and I'm gon' kill it.
It's Smoke Bulger from the top of the map. I got a red dot on the top of the strap. Hey, get it. Hey, I do this shit here for the beam. Ross, say how you living if you won't die for your dream. Get it.
Maybach music.
Yeah, they call it the Bean. Nobody out here really calls it like Beantown like that. That's more a tourist thing.
Tourist,
but yeah,
we the Bean. But you heard that Maybach music, man. He is now doing his thing. Congratulations,
that's
Smoke.
Dope.
Let's go. Mass Music.
From the Chester to the Berry for that right amount of fetty. Like Stephon, nigga, I can get your mom buried. Or your pops.
Stephon Marbury.
Killing it.
That's a basketball bar for sure.
Hold
Pop, nigga, when that bag drop. Look at the car, been ballin' like Washington Park. New Benz AMG.
Washington Park. That's New York, or is that
Roxbury out here?
that
Listen, this is a great example, right? This is how we get down out here. You see this dude holding it down with all green. This is the bean. Let's go.
I seen the other dude had the bird jersey.
Coupe fit in 2 lanes. They know the boy dripping like a loose train. They know my kicks fire like Luke Kane on dead dog.
Back-to-back metaphors and all. That's the bar work I love to see.
Oh yeah, and he's holding.
Real diamonds.
Where's this right here? This is in Dorchester.
He's all over. He's going from Dorchester to South End to Roxbury, but it tells you every hood. It show you Roxbury.
So that monument that was behind him with all those pictures of those great people behind him on the wall. Where's that at?
All over Boston. They're all over Boston. See, right there's Roxbury. Then they're in Dorchester.
So that was, I think, Dorchester.
Yeah, in Dorchester, and then they're in South End. That's all over South Boston and in Boston, the murals.
Yeah, the culture is real out in Boston, bro. Everywhere in Massachusetts, the culture is real, bro.
Malcolm X Boulevard. It's just everything everywhere.
Yeah. Even out here.
Watch, let it run. You'll see more.
Coupe fit in 2 lanes. They know the boy dripping like a loose train. They know my kicks fire like Luke Kane. On dead dogs and real diamonds in the boy chain. They ain't wanna give me my flowers, so fuck your bouquet. My bitch a supermodel, got banks like Tyra. My dog just came home fresh out of Wyatt. Ex-con had the yay, they caught him talking through the wire.
The gay through the wire, Kanye, you know what's
understood. Yeah, man,
be said, but you got pointed out for the people that don't think, you know, deeper than
you gotta listen.
Up in a trench coat like almost on the wire. Got that soft and that hard and that dog, nigga. In New England in the field, I ran a D like Moss, nigga. I go broke, then I'm tying up the plug. Got stripes like a Yankee, pull up in off the jump.
They still got heroin out there, or it's just Fetty out there? That's just Fetty out there, or they still got some remnants of heroin out there?
Heroin, everything. He just said he's tying up the plug, man. They in Mattapan. They got the dirt bikes out there doing wheelies. Gotta run that pot back. It's real slight, but you gotta. Yeah, he about to go in. He in every hood out here.
In the field, I ran a D like Moss, nigga.
Yeah. See the bikes. They
my boy Brian.
Life, you already know.
Stay on them dirt
when
bikes.
We're up all the time.
Shout out to all my scandalous riders. Let's go. Matt.
Go broke, then I'm tying up the plug. Got stripes like a Yankee, pull up in off the judge. Fuck with snipers like Kodak. I can get your whole whack. Send them killers to your front door like DoorDash. I'm outside with some known shooters. When beast mode trap 56 nights to some old future. My geekers love me coke whiter than a stormtrooper. Nigga smoke both.
That's fire right there.
I got stripes like
whiter than the stormtrooper.
Yankees.
Yeah, we bringing the sports bars, the science fiction. He coming from all angles with the word.
Yeah, he's got hella analogies and all kinds of shit going on. I'm feeling that stormtrooper. White as a stormtrooper though. That was fire. I like that.
The king of Boston right here. Keep it a buck.
It's just because you wouldn't hear nobody like back in the day rap about some stormtrooper because they might come off as like a nerd, like, oh, you know, Star Wars.
White,
there was stigma to that back in the day.
Him and Frankie Wainwright were going back and forth for a while over the king of Boston, the king of Bean, and this dude actually used to live in Malden, Everett. You know, our sons used to play football together and shit. So I really rock with Smoke. That's the king of the Bean. He got that. No one at him. You know what I mean? So respectfully from the Boston boss, Smoke Bulger is the king of Boston. Let's go. Let it run.
Hey.
My geekers love me coke whiter than a stormtrooper. Nigga smoke Bulger from the top of the map. I got a red dot on the top of the strap. Hey. Get it. Hey, I do this shit here for.
Now I got a serious question, fellas. Serious question, because obviously his name is Bulger, right? But it's due after Whitey Bulger.
So you got to think of the first name too, Smoke Bulger. So yeah, it's an analogy like a Boston gangster. So this was back before maybe people knew Whitey was cooperating, but he spells it different. It's Bulga. So he took it. He's actually from that hood. So this is my history. Smoke. I smoke a lot of bud. Smoke the art, whatever. It's like an analogy. So Smoke. So it's like a Boston gangster. You know what I mean? Just like 50 Cent stole the name 50 Cent. It's the same thing. From the real 50 Cent was a gangster, and then 50 Cent took it and turned it into a rap name. Smoke Bulger. It's like, yo, this is where I'm from. This is what I'm doing. I got the green. This is the bean. I'm Smoke Bulger.
Now, even though everything took place with Boja, you know, being an informant and all that and cooperating, is it still like kind of looked at in a way where the gangsterism is still looked upon in a good light, but as far as what he did, you know, doing the other shit is definitely not.
Like,
you know,
it look like he's definitely no good, but everything he did before that doesn't go overlooked. Like sending them a boatload of guns to Ireland to fight for freedom. There's certain things that you just can't take credit away from people. So yeah, he's a scumbag at the end of the day, but back in the day, he did a lot of things for our people. So it's a gray area, bro. You know, he put a lot of people away, and there's a lot of people that don't fuck with him, like my fathers, my uncles. It's like on site, green light. You see what happened to him, what ended up happening. So it kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah.
That's how
karma's real, man.
That's how
Boston feels a lot, man. Karma's real.
Exactly what happened to Whitey. That's how Boston feels about him. You know what I mean? But there's still certain people in certain situations and certain time periods that were definitely respected. There's certain things he's done that will never go unnoticed or unchanged. You know what I mean? He got all the vending machines that the Italian mafia owned out of the poor Irish projects and replaced. That's something I will never forget, no matter what he did. That money, they were poor Irish projects. You go give them your dollar, that vending machine goes straight to the rich La Costa Nostra. He got rid of that. Get them out of them projects. Replaced all the vending machines in the Irish projects and got rid of the Italian tax. So the certain stuff that you have to respect. If that's coming from me. Now, at the end of the day, my father told me, yeah, he's a scumbag. And then later on, I seen in the news he was a rat. And then I learned, okay, he's no good.
Now I get that. I'm cool with that. That's great. But you got to remember, there are campaign tactics, even if you're not really in a true campaign. You got to remember, people do things, you know, one hand wash the other. You know, you scratch your back, you scratch my back, I scratch your back type of thing. You know, it's kind of like, I see what you're saying, because ain't nobody else was going to do that. You know what I'm saying? And it took the dollar and put it back into the community. I get that. I get that.
When the IRA was fighting for freedom, like I said, he sent a whole boatload of guns to Ireland to help them fight for freedom. He didn't have to do that. What other gangsters doing that out of his own pocket, his own time? He took that upon himself because
I think the story on Whitey Bulger is a lot deeper than people really realize, man. You know, a lot of people can put a lot of shit. Facts are facts, but
I mean, well, especially
it was the mental. Like you have a good strategy on explaining that, right? That's a great way of seeing things, right? Because at the end of the day, you know, there's a balance somewhere in there. You know what I'm saying? He might have did some
like this,
but
like
he did help a bunch of people.
So when he finally did cooperate, he basically said, listen, I'll give you a little something on the Italians, just leave us Irish alone. And they got to freehand run around, do whatever they want to whoever they wanted, and it went unnoticed. But the first thing he did when he made that alliance with the Irish Fed that he grew up with his whole life, that they were buddies since the sandbox, the first thing he had that cop do is, go to the D Street projects, go to Old Colony, go to Old Harbor, get rid of all the fucking the vending machines owned by, you know, Gennaro and Angiulo and this and that, and all the Italians, get all them Italian vending machines out the Irish projects. So that was one of the first things he did, and he used the cops to do it, had them do it.
Yeah, he's an evil genius.
He's an evil genius. He's like
but
a
he
Hitler.
got no code,
he's like
no
a sociopath. Morals. He's like a Hitler, or like.
But that's just like every fucking congressman in Congress right now. Every city councilman that's there now. It's just a different. It's the same formula, just a different tactic. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. It's an odd choice for a name as a rapper too, but it could be a marketing.
This goes
thing.
way back.
People are talking about it too.
Listen, this goes way back to when he was on the run, and it could be a double analogy. Like I smoke Boja, I was smoking on a Boja, I'll smoke Boja, something like that. You know what I mean? It could be a double. You know what I mean?
Marketing strategy.
And plus, from the area, it makes complete sense. You know what I mean? It's just like 50 Cent and a lot of other people. They take that name. It's just like Rick Ross taking the Rick, but he made it his own. He spelled it different and put his own first name.
No, of course.
Yeah, he changed it.
So like, this is a Boston gangster, a gangster from Boston. It's like an analogy for a name.
It's not like you coming out saying, "Yo, I'm Ronnie the Bull" or some shit like that. You know what
I mean? Yeah. I was just trying to get a better understanding because that would be kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I was just trying to
goes way back. He's been rapping for like 20 years. You know
and like you said, he made it his own enough too.
Yeah.
And like you said, the double on the smoke Boja. Maybe it's like, I'm a smoke.
And I'll be honestly, I think he had the nickname before people even knew Whitey was no good. This goes way back. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. Because I know
so
at one time Bolger was like looked upon in a highlight, man. Like a lot of people that I've met through Boston and all that.
Yeah,
idolize
so when Boston found out that
killing the women, all that stuff.
When we finally found out, when we finally found out that fucking Whitey Bulger cooperated, Smoke Bulger started calling himself BB King for a while, because he's like known as the King of Boston, and then he went back to Smoke Bulger and just owned it. But it is spelled different. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's an interesting story, but when we get him on the podcast, I heard him talk about the name before. We spoke about the origins of the name, and he basically just said it's an analogy. It's a play off the Boston Gangster. You know what I mean? But
you're gonna associate that name with Boston, so it makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
When we get him on the podcast, even though we had this discussion before, when we do get him on the podcast, it's one of the things I'll have him break down.
And it's probably
for the people that don't know.
There's probably not a bigger name than Whitey Bulger as far as Boston gangsters.
So he took advantage of the algorithm, and there's no one that could explain it better than him. So when he comes on,
of course,
I'll ask him to get into it. But it's a good question, bro. But yeah, he's doing his thing out here, and he's been solely doing his own thing for so long. He finally just got signed to Maybach Music Group. First, they signed Mass Pike Miles. Then they signed my homeboy VC, who's Scandalous Squad. They signed his son G Shit. Then they signed Smoke Bulger. So Rick Ross just signed like at least 3 artists from Boston, from Massachusetts.
That's dope.
So
yeah, that's dope. That's official.
Big shout out to Rick Ross for that. Big shout out to MMG, and big shout out to Smoke Bulger. Rest in peace, Rock Ducati. Salute.
Yeah, bro. Damn.
Excuse me. I'm gonna grab a drink right quick.
You gonna go grab a little drink?
I ain't gonna go far.
Would y'all gonna chop this up?
Ain't gonna go far. I come prepared, brother.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I thought you was gonna have to walk away and get
crazy.
No. We cooling, bro.
Nah, we chilling, bro.
Yo, what's it like out there though? What's the Harlem culture like,
what's
man?
The scene like nowadays?
It's rich, man. Harlem is rich in culture, but not for nothing, man. Gentrification is real, bro. Like
we're seeing it in Cambridge, South Boston, everywhere out here as well. But
now I'm talking about it's bad. Like we got Russians moving in. Like Russians is buying up property and all that. You got Chinese moving in. You got regular, just rich white people moving in. But the culture, man, is what keeps Harlem, man. Once they push everybody out, Harlem will just be a name, and you won't even understand the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like they started.
I remember Spanish Harlem.
Bill Clinton. That's downtown. That's like lower man. Lower
Deja Mason, Killer Kim, and Murder Mason.
Yeah, now that's all I stick to, man. I only stick to Murder Mason and Killer Cam. You heard? That's I don't listen to none of the new shit. You heard?
Like Flatbush, man. Now you're originally from Flatbush, right?
Yeah, Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Shout out to Brooklyn one time.
Yeah, shout out to the Bush, man. Salute to all the real rice, Flatbush generals and all that.
How close is that to like Brownsville? I just say Browns because it makes me like
not far. It's like a hop, skip, and a jump, man. If you're not to move through them back streets, man, you can get there real quick.
Yeah, certain neighborhoods and certain cities don't get along out here. Is it like that with kind of Flatbush and Brooklyn? Is it like maybe a different borough? You guys are a certain neighborhood or city?
Well, really, in all actuality, like everybody in the city, like ain't nobody really on that crazy gang banging, shoot, do. Like it's got to be something. That's like the young boy game now. That's like they're learning from shit that they heard that they never seen. They don't know what's going on. They just going off hearsay, and they're trying to put shit together.
That's a good point.
Dude.
Go ahead.
Not my fault. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just gonna say I heard 1090 Jake on talking to Adam 22 on No Jumper about Boston gang life and the Boston gang wars, and he said it's very similar. It's like in Boston, if you get killed, it's for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not no dumb shit. And if it is them dumb shit, it's probably some young boy shit. You know what I mean?
It's tied behind it. Like, you know what I mean? He said a lot of shit in Florida and stuff like that just happens. A lot of random shootings and random people getting hit. But Boston is usually someone got beef with you. They're getting right close up and personal. And I mean, the shootings happen, the stray bullets happen, the drive-bys happens. But usually if you get killed in Boston, it's directly.
So check this. There's a disconnect in New York City, right? The old heads don't fuck with the young heads. The young heads don't fuck with the old heads. So they're big homies. The young boys' big homies is 21, 22. Right? before our big homies when we was coming up was 28, 30, 32. Right. They had some shit under their belt. They've been through something, you know what I'm saying? So you got these young boys leading the young boys, and they're gonna have beef over young boy shit, bro. Older heads that been in the shits, man, ain't thinking like that, man. They trying to move properly, you know what I'm saying? Accordingly, stay under the radar and live life to a degree of safety, you know what I mean? A lot more calculations and foreseeing and predictions and knowing what's gonna happen. Where these young boys get them, you know what I mean? So it's a big difference, you know what I'm saying? The young boys got their own shit going on. The old heads is doing their own shit because they've been through the young boy shit. But once that bridge is crossed over,
bridged, yeah, you got to bridge that gap, yeah.
But you got to remember, a lot of people don't have good intentions. There's a good percentage that do,
and even some with the good intentions, some of the worst shit.
Poison is more powerful than anything, bro.
Right.
That reckless shit. Let an old head get on his grimy shit and get a group of young boys, and he really get in their head. Yo, bro. Y'all already know the 48 laws of power. That shit is some real shit, bro. When you got some scumbag using that shit on some young boys, man, you're gonna have some real fucking issues.
Yeah.
So a lot of that shit be that, bro.
Right. I like how you touched on how like their older heads is 21, and like you said, it's even minus the experience, bro. The brain development ain't even near yet at 21. Minus even like you got to go through it, you know, that being older with experience, but even
I
just
think a year ahead in everything that I do right now, bro. This is just because I'm older now.
Wisdom.
When I was younger, bro, I wasn't even thinking 20 minutes ahead, bro. Let alone a day ahead. You know what I'm saying? I was on go time on the time it was on. So you telling me these young boys and come on.
From time and experience, man. You got to go through it to really learn it. Like, and hands-on is the best way. Like, you want to learn how to fight, don't Google it. Go in the gym. You wanna learn how to do some camping, don't YouTube it. Go camping. Like, the best way to do it is just to do it. You know what I mean? But
that's the thing, though. These young boys is doing exactly what you're saying. They're learning from shit they watched on YouTube videos and all that shit and all the fuck shit and whatever algorithm's giving them, right? And they going off of that. Whereas we had to actually physically do it, download it for about 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? We had a 24-hour download on that one particular situation, and that shit stuck in and printed at us. These little motherfuckers, they got 30-second fucking download this in 30 seconds on how many fucking gigabytes you can down? How much your RAM hold? Let's see how much your RAM hold.
Luke
download this.
Instant gratification. That's why TikTok is so successful, because it's just pumping out them quick, short videos. That's why YouTube.
But it's raising the children as well, and it's diverting the conscious. And the attention is where it wants you to go. Whatever that algorithm is programmed to put you through, that's what you're gonna go through, bro. They're doing this shit 24/7, 365 days a year. There's no breaks, no nothing, and that shit is running and learning, bro. That shit is teenager right now. That shit is about to be a young adult, bro. And then that shit is gonna get old and wise, and that shit gonna be running circles around everybody, bro.
Yeah, you can't have a long-term vision if you're so distracted in the short term. That's why some people can play chess, but they can't play. Can play checkers, but they can't play. Right. Yeah, exactly.
No, that's a good
Some people
point.
Can't think more than 1 or 2 moves ahead.
Right.
It's just they don't see it. They don't have the vision for it. They
haven't had the time to process. There's no download time
yet.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're just one step at a time in the now. You know what I'm saying? Just worry about what I'm doing now and what I'm doing next. You know what I'm saying? Some people, but I think it comes with time and growth and development and maturity, and you know what I mean. So
I know how much of a problem I was when I was a child with the influences I had around me. If I had the influences that these motherfuckers got right now, bro, I would have been a super, super duper problem, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's different. They're learning something different, and it's
everything's instantaneous. The decision making, especially, which is not good. I always say, if you're gonna make a big decision, or if you're like in an emotional state, the 24-hour rule. If you feel the same way this time tomorrow, by all means. Like, it came down. My brother once wanted to quit work, whatever. I'm like, yo, listen, finish the shift. If you feel the same way tomorrow, I won't even question you about quitting, bro. But I can't have you quit now, bro. Like, finish your shift, think about it for 24 hours. You want to quit? Go ahead, bro. But I'm not letting you make that decision in such an emotional state.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
I hear that.
24-hour rule.
Speaking of bros, man, free the guys, man. Shout out to everybody. You see the background, man.
You got to remember, we had a chance to sit down, bro. Like we had a chance to really gather our bearings.
And then nowadays too, in school, these kids, they got cell phones on them. Like the parents ain't having the like back in my day, the teacher take your cell phone, you ain't getting that stuff back to the end of the day.
Yo, listen,
a
parents lost it.
I gotta get it to what if it's an emergency? And
this is where the parents lost their rights, bro. The fact that they let them phones in their house, bro, and then electronics in the house, bro. That's when you no longer became a parent, bro. Like you're an overseer, bro.
Yep.
That algorithm is really raising your kid, bro. Nah, for real. The algorithm is really raising your kid.
It used to be the TV was like a babysitter, right? I'll throw this long.
Yeah. The tablet became a babysitter and the shit grew up with the algorithm.
And the PlayStations, they became a bro. I see my nephew.
Pacifier. It's a pacifier until that indoctrination.
The technology, yeah.
The whole world is through digital.
So if you're a young man or anyone listening, go out, walk the dogs, get some sun on your face, go to the gym, work out, do anything that makes you feel better. Get active. I mean, don't just sit behind the screen all day. Don't just sit in bed all day, sit on the couch all day, watching TVs, computers, and phones. Get up, get out, and do something.
But even that's where gentrification kind of comes into place too, because these neighborhoods are different. I remember being
there ain't nobody outside.
Like my dad, my mom would know what the hell I did. How do you know? Because I have other parents looking. I may not know what they look like, but they know what I look like, and they know that's Robin's kid and this and that, and they make sure even if I didn't know, just how I see people's kids, I'm like at the park, I'm working out. Like I might not approach a kid, but I know that's somebody I know's kid. I ain't gonna
that's community. They took the community away. There's no community.
Changed that too. It's weird. It used to be white flight. All the white people moved out, and then now all like the suburbs
they're moving back.
Coming back.
They're moving back.
The same thing in South Boston I see happening. Like it used to be all Irish, and then at a point it was like it's all Irish and black, and it's all real.
Yeah, that white flight is a real thing. Think about how
Thanks.
So that's why I get mad. I get mad at the Irish Americans that moved up and caught that flight, and they really they never look back, bro, and they never say the same shit that just happened to us, this shit about to happen to them, if not fucking 100 times worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I got to get up out of that fucking cesspool, so I'm not going back over there. You know what I mean? Like you supposed to let me help you out this shit, man. We're not gonna let you get
in the gutter like us, like yourself, Irish, Scottish. I mean, there's still ones that are still in the slums, still stuck in the system. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's a fact, man. Everybody's stuck in the system, man. Everybody, their own indoctrination is through the system, bro. Right. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people have a knowledge of self. But there's a lot of people who are indoctrinated by the system, and even those who have knowledge of self are still
or even food stamps or the projects, how you grow up. It's just like you said, you're groomed to almost think it's normal. You know what I mean?
And they overpopulate the big city. It made like I don't what doesn't make sense to me. It's like I get it's the politics because like all these migrants are going to like the biggest city. Like there's so much room in the middle of the country that nobody's at. Like but those are all red states.
The votes don't matter there, bro. The votes matter in the Democratic
airports and hotels,
cities, bro. You got to remember they're trying to get rid of bro. This is gentrification. This is what we just said.
It's filled with migrants right now, just like New York was.
They're giving them driver's license.
The black vote is so low. The black vote is so low, bro, that they needed migrants to come in and fucking pick up the vote, bro. Like I don't know if you've been paying attention. I don't know how it is in Boston, but I lived in the hood.
Listen, bro, in Boston they just legalized
life, bro. Like there's no white hoods anywhere in the fucking New York City, bro.
There's white hoods out here.
Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but Charlestown ain't even if you're going to projects in Charlestown, it ain't all white no more, bro. There's
maybe not no more, but even the fact that you're saying ain't even all white, but it is mostly. You know what I mean?
There's no white hoods in New York City, man. Like I'm talking about hoods, like no white. There's no white hoods in.
Maybe not no more, but I from what I know, I mean, but it's definitely back in the day. But like you said, Hell's Kitchen, or the Saints, the Westies, the State of Grace. we spoke on that before, but
yeah, those have been gone since the 80s and 90s, bro. They caught that white flight and they decided to dip back in and dip back out. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit done moved on. That shit progressed and became what it is. You know what I mean? But like residents, there's no poor white neighborhoods in New York City like that, bro.
Whereas it used to be like little like John Gotti growing up in where did he grow up at?
That's I think that was
he grew up in
Queens or Brooklyn somewhere. I don't really keep up with the mobster shit.
Neighborhoods like the Godfather back in the
just
day,
like back when Buddy was a kid, and my father and them they repped the Shamrocks. It's just like it's been going on for generations, bro.
But they caught the white flight. Like eventually it got better. You know what I'm saying? Like
same out here.
The thing, though,
a lot of
black vote,
like Medford.
Black vote in New York City is so small that they needed a blood transfusion, bro. All these cities needed a blood transfusion. They ain't like, yo, listen, because the black vote is so low, bro.
Right. And they're gonna get the resources if they're the ones voting. You better be. Oh, come here. What do you need?
Yeah, bro. They're pushing the black community out of where they live, bro.
Right. Because to meet their quotas, they don't need African Americans. They just need minorities.
They did that with the Irish out here, and they did it with South Boston, Roxbury, like
they do it with everybody. But
Cambridge
eventually it's
unfolding in live time. Like it's gentrifying as we sit here and speak.
It's been gentrifying since the 90s.
Yo, listen, they just built a condominium across the street from my building, right? And they let this shit sit there for a year with nobody in it because if they had to move people in it, people would have been like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, because parking, everybody, yo, listen, it gets intricate out here, you heard? Like parking spots is parking spots. Like we days we move and all. Like there's been families out here for 3-4 generations, bro. You know what I mean? Like this is this is Harlem. This is theirs. You know what I'm saying? So parking spot, yo, bro.
Yeah, parking's crazy out here.
Once you start losing parking spots, that's when people start because you're messing with their time of sleep because they got to get to work. They got a schedule. They got a program. Everything is. So once you start pulling in more people, you're gonna start disrupting other people's programs.
Yep.
So people are gonna start seeing that, and it's gonna be like, oh, so they had to wait and slowly move these people in, bro. One at a time. After a year, the shit been sitting there empty. One person move in. 4 months later, another person move in. After 2 years, the whole building's full. But they knew what they was doing.
They tried to do it slow, so you didn't notice it.
There was no uproar because the main thing would have been, parking. You know what I'm saying? Like that would have raised some antennas. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's little things, subtle things that they really do on an aspect of strategicness. You know what I'm saying?
They keep stacking people vertically, but there's only so much flat ground. There's only so many places to put the cars.
It's like Japan, China, and shit, Boston. They stacking us on top of each other. Like if anything was to ever hit the fan, there ain't nothing like the store down the street's only gonna last so long. Like ain't nowhere we can hunt the fish. It's like we would be all fucked. It'd be chaos. It'd be breaking into people.
Crowd everybody with limited resources.
I seen a simulation. I seen it almost happen twice when all them riots were going on, and then a few months later when the Boston bombing went on, I seen it getting very close. Like people were robbing their neighbors and thinking it was the end of the world, and it was stocking up bullets and people that
never remember. That's the kind of people you gotta worry about too, bro. You gotta worry about all kinds of people, man. And B. Luke being inside, man. You better have an eye for who's who and what's what, bro.
Yeah.
Because somebody will change up. Let a female come in the unit. Somebody that's been disciplined the whole time you've been with them, bro. Talking about
eyes popping out.
The female CEOs, no. They start getting weird, bro.
Yeah.
Getting extra loud. Fucking doing extra shit, about a bubble, asking for toilet paper. They need extra essentials and shit.
Now imagine how they could get manipulated by the wrong female on the street. You know what I mean? If they that thirsty for female attention.
But yeah, man.
But what I'm saying is, if anything was ever happening apocalyptic, I'm just saying in a small sense. My new space. You know what I'm saying? That person that you would have never looked at to be such a fiend for a female, right? Got exposed by just a little bit. So imagine all the freedom in the world.
Right. You know how they turning up. What they turning into.
And the people who weren't animals are gonna turn into animals if they have
world.
to.
Yeah, dudes gonna get primal, bro. And if you don't have if you don't get primal back, bro, you're gonna be prey.
Apex predator type primal back. You know what I mean? It's survival mode. You know, but it's a scandalous world. Speaking of scandalous world, I know we don't got too long in the green studio, so we're gonna let's play one more for the people before we get up out of here. B Luke, if you could pull this up right here. It's Mouthy, Boston Lights remix featuring Slain, Smoke Bulger, Edo G, Terminology. So this is a few different people that I wanted to play and shout out. I just got them all on one song. So Mouthy, Boston Lights remix. And shout out to my homeboy Slain. Salute. DVS.
No, yeah.
Pulling up, man. Stuck in the system.
Anytime, bro. All the time, bro. Same here, man. You already know.
Man, you can check out this we gonna ride out on this.
As long as they know, New England's here to stay.
Mass music.
I did my job. Started as a dream. Look at how I live it. Welcome to my city where no sins are forgiven. Star Gang, it's a movie. Cameras rolling while we winning. If there's anything Fame taught me is don't ever trust these women. I said, bitch, I rap New England. I do it for my region. Boston's in my veins. Swear I'm rapping for.
Yeah, let's get ready.
Yeah, I fucks with this. This is fire right here. I like how he hit that beat, that drop too. Doing that.
Scandalous world, mass music. Shout out to Mouthy remix with Slain, Edo G, Terminology, Smoke Bulger. Let's go.
These cold hard secrets give you heart and I'll reveal it cause I do it for those kids that have nothing to believe in. And I gotta thank my fans. I gotta thank my fans. Star Gang affiliates made me everything I am. I did it for the city, not the world. Understand me cause it's Boston till I die. R.I.P. Danny Star Gang. I'm a breeze. And that's from the beginning. I walk up in this game like the realest player in it. I do it for my city. I do it for my city.
Even that skyline looks different now.
Old school, bro.
Those were the two. They got one that's like a little
Facts.
bigger. That was
shout out to the
yeah, the skyline's changing. It's getting a lot more full. Yep.
Yeah, shout out to the whole Style Gang, mass music. Skin.
I do it for my city. I do it for my city.
Yeah.
Look, I was running the streets. We was burning spliffs and smoking. Hopping turnstiles back.
Oh, he played in that movie. I'm Gone, Baby Gone. Hold on, time out. That's my man.
Listen, I shout him out all the time. This is my homie Slain. We were talking about earlier. Not only was he in Gone, Baby Gone, he was in The Town. This is my homie from South Boston. Shout out to Slain. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Neighborhood was full of hotheads, mixing coke and booze. Provoke them, there gon' be some smoking tools. That's how the culture moves. Came up fast and I broke the rules. What's a local dude now supposed to do when everybody got chose up a case? Look them in the face as they overdosing close to you. Gangsta out of the Star Gang, title hungry and starving. Fight for money and we hop for G's. Check the pharmacies that we're robbing. Can't knock me off of my pivot. This is how I live it. Give it what I got. I don't give a fuck if it's.
That was a big thing in the early 2000s,
he was
late
locked
90s,
up for
robbing
that
the
shit.
pharmacies.
He was locked up for that shit, man. And he played a dude from Charlestown in the movie. And they were beefing with Southie, but he's originally from Southie. So big shout out to Slain, man.
You see the video when he was freestyling and slapped somebody or something like that? Dude called him like a bitch.
Yeah, allegedly, man. That's the guy, man.
Oh wow, yeah. That's right.
So we could pull that up.
Scandalous.
That's when he was drinking. He got sober time now.
Yeah,
he does a lot in recovery. Yeah, shout out to Slain for sure.
Shout out that you know that Jameson.
I didn't even know that was his name, man. They let me know, man. Slain.
Yeah, he does stuff with like Ill Bill. I think La Costa
He's La Costa Nostra now, but he was doing his own thing. Then he got signed to La Costa Nostra. So, like I said earlier, shout out to Slain, Buddy Ford, aka you know what I mean, Everlast, the whole La Costa Nostra. They used to be House of Pain, now they're La Costa Nostra. Let's go, nice. Mad music.
Sights go fidget, the low digit blizzard in the middle of the dock. I keep moving on and hustling more. Obstacles, I crush them all. Keep fighting until they kill me round here. That's just the custom, dog. Boston.
I like how the OGs kind of, because he's a younger dude, Mouthy, how they hopped on the remix.
Well, this was the hardest record out, so they all wanted to be on it, and he was smart enough to get all the vets.
But that's good. Like he was saying, there's that, like DVS was saying in New York, there's that disconnect. That's good.
But
that we have
what's
that
dope
connection.
about this is actually La Costa Nostra. So remember the group House of Pain with Everlast, Buddy Ford? So now they're La Costa Nostra.
I thought it was La Coca Nostra. La Coca, no?
La Coca Nostra.
Whatever it is, yeah.
La Costa
I think La Costa Nostra is like the mob, bro.
Mafia, yeah, and it was a play
it
off
means
of that.
this thing of ours, and it's La Costa Nostra, right? Whatever, however they do it. But anyways, it's not just a Boston thing no more. It's Boston rappers and New York rappers. So La Costa Nostra is deep.
Yeah.
So shout out to the whole team. But yeah, they got all the vets in this. Smoke Bulger, Terminology, man, LOG. The finest. Shout out to Payday DVD, Finalia, Mass Music.
Yeah, shout out Terminology, Lawrence, Massachusetts.
Yep.
Lawrence, Mass. Not everybody's from Boston out here, so shout out to Lawrence. Heavy Nicky Jams, I think.
Street
from
team.
out there, heavy Latin
population.
Population in Lawrence for sure. It's like you go downtown, all the stores are in Spanish. Like you know what I mean? The names are in Spanish. Heavy, yeah.
Low, hey, bro.
My mom's parole officer was out of Lawrence.
You can go to the
back
bodega
in
and
the
buy a
day,
Lucy
bro. Yeah,
with your food stamps. You can buy cigarettes. Let's go.
Boss town like Ducati gang, BB King in this. Blue and color stones in the chain, bitch. Ride through the town, loaded 4 pound. Nothing mask on like your boy in the town, huh?
Like your boy in the town.
Yeah, Boston.
It's a green light to that red light. Hold your forehead, make you see that white light. Right, got smoke with smoke. You got a date with death, might as well elope. We deep up in the town. Shout out to the townies, all the way to south.
Yo, and this is around
Townies. What's the townies?
Townies is Charlestown. That's the Irish
people
townies.
from Charlestown. Yeah, they're called townies.
Smoke Bulger gave me a shout out in this song, man, with the Green Light. This is around the time I dropped my Green Light album. He was rocking with me hard. That's why I always bring up his music. I always show him love. He just gave me a shout out, Green Light by Real Severe. Everyone go make sure they check out that album. Ronnie BlueEyes, I used to go by Real Severe. Green Light was my first album, and he showed me mad love. We rocked the show together. You know, we worked on some music unreleased, but him, Millie's, J Smooth, M Dot, the whole Terminology, that acrobatic LOG, that whole time period, everybody was really grinding. So big salutes to Smoke Bulger. I appreciate the shout out. Green Light.
It's good to meet the people behind the music. You know what I mean? The actual person.
Mass Music. Let's go.
Be the whole Suffolk County, Roxbury, Dorchester, Mattapan, South End. It's like for life, to my life. The definite beginner. I walk up in this game like the realest player in it. I do it for my city. I do it for my city. Where the good die young and hard work make it. I gotta put a song cause my people tired of waiting. I do it for my city. I do it for my city. Everybody die now.
LOG.
Holy crap. Yeah.
Let's
He been forever doing this thing. He's nice too.
Not everybody live, everybody walk, not everybody give. Yeah, no longer are we anonymous. NOG in Boston been synonymous. The city where we hit pharmacists with the smartest people without common sense. Where we don't have small talk. One dog bark, all dogs bark. The home of the Mayor Menino, the home of the floor lords in Lino. Every city got Tech Nines and Mossbergs, but every city don't have the Wahlbergs.
Yeah, let's go. Terminology about to kill it.
He got a lot with what's his name?
Wahlberg.
DJ Premier, man. Terminology, Static Selector. You know, he be out in New York a lot. I actually sat next to him at
He comes
Hampton
in
Beach.
hot.
He's
He
a cool
comes in
dude.
hot,
Yeah.
bro.
Hell yeah, he got bars. He's
I
a
rock
rapper.
the show with him. Let's go.
SEO ain't going out does, cousin. Show me love, cousin. I read Boston like none other. I've been going in dumb, stupid, silly, retarded. I got a lot of haters, but they know I go the hardest. I promise. Talk about me up in every project. I'm making Boston famous, even though I come from Lawrence. Terminology, you know the name. Papa, BET, MTV. Can you say the same? Partner, I ain't up on the track about anybody living, anybody sipping. Somebody got a vision, ain't nobody feeling it. Chillin' with 10 women. Anybody killing the elegant term is it? Shout out to my cousin, gotta lock the prison. I'ma rock the shit until you're locking in. And I go mad on the launch pad, ripping the ST to the dot again. Let's go. I walk up in this game like the realest player in it. I do it for my city. I do it for my city. Where the good die young and hard work make it. I gotta put a song cause my people tired of waiting.
Who that right there? He got a New York swag, man. I ain't gonna hold you. His swag is definitely from New York.
That's Mophie doing his thing. Boston.
Hell yeah.
Boston. Salute to Mophie. Salute to
Yeah, that
Edo.
was a good video, man. I'm putting those bars too, man. That's real right. I like that.
Slain.
Hell
Salute.
Yeah. What's his name? I think Terminology just did like a joint little collab album with Paul Wall. Yeah, Mad random, but that was
actually they
dope.
did a show. Millie's, Terminology, Paul Wall, 1090 Jake. They were all at the same show. There's a picture out. Yeah,
that's dope. Word, bro.
Definitely, man. We
All right,
appreciate
man.
everybody for tuning in.
Yes,
it's
sir.
your boy Blue Eyes, the Boston Boss, aka Ronnie Blue Eyes, with my boy B Luke, aka CMB Luke. We got DVS stuck in the system. We appreciate you pulling up, popping up, man, showing up. You know what it is. It's all love, New York and Boston in this bitch, you know.
Yes, sir. All right, we out of here,
It's a
bro.
scandalous
Appreciate
world.
you, DVS.
Salute. Stay strong.
Yeah, always, man.
Smart. Stay solid. Stay sharp. Let's go. Salute.
Peace.
All my life I was told to do right. Stick right by my side if they want to test my life. Yeah, street kid. I was shopping long nights on the weekend. Shorty on me all